Morning, students. Inheritance. Inheritance is a process of creating new classes from the existing class. The existing class is called the base class or parent class, and the newly created class is called child or derived class. So the child or derived class inherits the properties of its base class or parent class. So what is called inheritance? So inheritance is a process of creating new class from an existing class. Okay. So C support the following types of inheritances. There is a single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. Okay. Now, so derived class. A derived class is defined as a class derived from the base class. The syntax of derived class is class, keyword, then derived class name, then public or protected or private, then base class name, then body of the derived class. So when the base class is privately inherited by the derived class, the public member of the base class becomes the private member of the derived class, and hence the public member of the base class are not accessible by the object of the derived class, only by the member function of the derived class. Okay. So when a class is declared public, then public members of the base class also become the public member of the derived class. Therefore, the public member of the base class are accessible by the object of the derived class as well as by the member functions of the base class. So if it is derived public, then it can be accessed by outside world. Whereas if it is derived as a public or protected category, only that class member functions can be accessed. Okay, let me see. The first one is a single inheritance. This is the structure of the single inheritance. A is the base class and B is a derived class. Okay, so single inheritance is defined as the inheritance in which a derived class is inherited from the base class. Okay. The general syntax for defining single inheritance. First, we declare the base class. So class base A. Base A is the name of the base class. Then body of this base class. Then derived class. How to define the derived class means class, derived class name. Here I am defining derived B. Then not a scope resolution operator. It is a single colon. Okay, single colon public or protected or private. Then base class name, then the body of the derived class. Okay. Now let us see one example of the single inheritance. So basic class, basic is a base class name here. Then I am using the protector, not private and public. So why we use here protector, I will explain later. So I am defining roll number as int, then name as a character and course as a character. So the end of the base class. Okay. Then another class I am defining physical fitness. Okay, here I am using physical. Then base class is a basic, then whose category is a public. So here I am defining two data members, height and weight as float. So under private category. Then public void get data and void display. Now the derived class inherits the properties of the basic, so that here we have defined the protected category. When it is a protected, then only the derived class data members can be accessed, not by others. If you use here public, what happened, these members can also used by the outside world. So that I am using the protected category. Then first definition, get data. Here we read all the things, that is the roll number, name, course, height and weight. Okay, so this definition, get data, enter roll number, then read the roll number, then enter name, read the name, enter course, here read the course, then enter height, read height, enter weight, read weight. So all the data of the base class as well as the derived class data members are given here. So we read all these data members. Then another member function is a display. So void physical scope ratio operator display. Here we display all the data members which we read here, that is the roll number, name, course, height and weight. Okay. Then here the object is defined by the as a derived class. Okay, so derived class is a physical array of object is defined. Then how many students? So read n. So first data is, you get the first data, second data until n data. Suppose if the class consists of 50 members, means we read 50 informations. Okay, then after that, this is the heading. So roll number, name, course, height, weight and are the headings. After that, we display roll number, name, course, height and weight by using these functions. Okay, so this is the program. Now let me run this program. So execute this program. How many students? I am taking only one student. Okay. Enter roll number. Suppose roll number is a 12. Enter name. Suppose a name is a AAA. Then enter course. Course is a BSc. Then height. Height is a 168. Then weight is a 54. Right? Therefore, here roll number, name, course, height and weight. So this is the concept of the single inheritance. Okay, that is a base class and then a derived class. Here base class is a basic and a derived class is a physical. Therefore, the data member of the derived class can access, the member function of the derived class can access the member of the base class. Okay, this concept is called the single inheritance. Right. Then multi-level inheritance. So multi-level inheritance is process of deriving a class from another derived class. So here A is a base class, then B is a derived class whose base is A, that is the parent is A, and C is a child whose parent is a B. Okay, so this concept is called multi-level inheritance. So syntax is a first base class. Here I am using base A, then body of this base class, then class derived B, so single colon, not double colon, single colon, public, private, protected, any category, base, then body of the derived class, then another derived class is a derived C whose parent is a derived B. So it is derived B. Let us see an example. So basic. Here I am defining only roll number and name. Okay. Then another derived class academy whose parent is a base. So public base. Here I am defining course under protected category. Then another class is a physical whose parent is a academic. Okay, therefore public academic. Here I am defining float, height and weight, then void get data and display. The same way, the get data reads all the information, that is the roll number, name, course, height and weight. But I am using three classes here. So the first base class is a basic, then derived class is a academic whose parent is a basic, physical is a derived or child class whose base class is a academic. Okay, like that. Here we want to display roll number and other details. Okay, now let me execute this program. Right now, let me execute this program. Oh, sorry. 1. So roll number is a 15. Name is a BBB. Then class is a suppose that BA. Then height is a 158. Then weight is a 50. Right. So roll number, name, course, height and weight. So this concept is called a multi-level inheritance.